Hi, I'm Jan McCluskey, and I am an occupational therapist at the Handwriting Clinic, and also I have the Teacher Pay Teacher store called the Fine Motor Store. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about tongs and why I love these so much in terms of working on grasp development in children. So today we're going to use a file, and it is called the Pencil Box Files, and I think the theme is colors. And basically, with this file on Teacher Pay Teachers, you can make printables of these cards, and then you can put them in pencil boxes. You have to have some type of colored cubes. I use these from EAI Education, and then I use bamboo tongs. So today what I want to do is show you these tongs in this pencil box. So here's my pencil box, and I've made it, and I have a cover for it. It has all these really cute different printables, and I keep my blocks inside here and have lots of different kinds of tongs that we'll talk to you guys about. So this is a simple file right here, and so it'll be easy for me to do sorting. So with tongs, I see a lot of kids use tongs with a whole hand approach. That is actually incorrect, because what we are trying to do with tongs is to get what we call go fingers and stop fingers. So we take the hand and we put the stop fingers into the hand, and then we want separation of the two sides of the hand. You will see a lot of kids hold a pencil where they will use a whole-handed activity, these little preschoolers all the way up through kindergarten. You will also see them use scissors, and they will do a whole hand approach to using scissors. And then when you give them tongs, they will use a whole hand approach as well. So first thing we're going to do is teach kids to put their stop fingers in their hand, and the training sheets are in all my files on Teacher Pay Teachers, and I will send the link in the comment section here. But basically we try to get a tripod grasp on the tongs, and we want the tongs to rest onto the first knuckle here. We don't want it to be up in the air or anything. We just want it to rest right there so the kids can get a grasp right there. And they will use the tongs to sort blocks. Okay, so basically they can do that pretty well. It's working on strengthening the hand muscles. And there is one problem with tongs that I want you to be aware of, and that is a lot of kids will hyperextend the thumb IP joint. So if they're hyperextending the thumb IP joint, they are not strengthening the muscle. It's called the flexor pollicis longus, and it inserts right there. And that is the muscle that makes that is the muscle that makes the thumb bend at the very last joint, which is important for grip, because when we are working on grip with children, we want the thumb to be flexed so that we can get a dynamic grip. Do you see all the bending and flexing that I have with the thumb? So if I have hyperextension here of that last joint, I'm not going to get very much dynamic control, and a tripod grasp is not going to be effective, and lots of times that goes into like a multi-finger grip or a lateral grip, and that's a whole nother topic. But I do want to show you one thing that you can do, and that is I take the pencil grip. I think this is a better one. I take the pencil grip and I cut it in half, and I flip it upside down, and I put a rubber band on the tong. So basically I will put my thumb on the rubber band. I'm still going to hold it with my go fingers and my stop fingers, but watch what happens when I am flexing the tongs. Do you see the last joint of the thumb? Do you see the flexor pollicis longus kick in? That is the muscle that I am trying to get strengthened so that I can get dynamic grip. So once again, to get dynamic grip with pencils later on, we want separation of the two sides of the hand, and we want to get strengthening, particularly in the flexor pollicis longus, which inserts right here, so that I can get dynamic grasp. And that's why I think with preschoolers, working with them on tongs is just one of the best activities that you can have. I have lots of different tongs activities in the Fine Motor Store on Teacher Pay Teachers. We have lots of these different fine motor pencil box kits, and then we also just have regular printable files that you could put in for center time.